There we go, fish on. Oh my God, you guys. Got him. Holy flounder. Well, good morning, DCO Nation, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name's Chris. I'm with Digcom Outdoors, and hopefully you can see me because it is, let me see, it is 6:52 right now. Sun isn't quite up yet, as you guys can see, but today is tournament day. It is a charity tournament with the Lowcountry Kayak Anglers, and we are having a charity event for the Heroes on the Water Lowcountry chapter. So there's 31 guys in it, which is a fantastic showing for our guys, and we're raising a lot of money for Heroes on the Water. And if you guys don't know Heroes on the Water, go over and check them out on their website. And but yeah, today is a tournament, and it's a slam tournament. So we need to catch one redfish, one trout, and one flounder, and that's it. We measure them, take a picture, submit it, and the total number of inches is going to be the winner. So guys, this is just going to be an awesome day. I know the wind is supposed to come up a little bit. It's high tide right now. We're going to be fishing the outgoing tide and just a little bit of the incoming tide. Lines are in at 7 o'clock, so I still have about 5-6 minutes before I can actually start fishing. And then lines are out at 2:30. So it's an 8-hour tournament, and we're gonna see what we can do. So guys, this is gonna just be fun, just a fun tournament for me. I'm just here to support the Heroes on the Water chapter, so if we catch fish, that's just gonna be a bonus. But guys, I appreciate you coming along. I promise the light is gonna come, and here we go. As you can see, it is 7 o'clock. Lines are in. We're going to start off with my top water. This is the Mirror Lure Top Pup here this morning. And so yeah, let's get this day going. So one thing is, with it being high tide, I'm going to be, targeting the backs of these docks. So, because this is kind of where the bait fish and the bigger fish are going to be kind of congregating, is back here. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to work the back of this dock real quick with the Baller Z. So I'm going to just throw back there real quick. So guys, let me give you a quick look at the Baller Z here. So this is the Z-Man Baller Z with a 3/16 ounce Texas eye. And again, working in and around all this grass and dock and structure, I want to try to stay as weedless as possible. There's going to be a lot of pressure put on these docks today. Gotta be patient. Alright guys, this is the Prawn Star in white shrimp, and we're gonna pitch this around also, maybe some deeper areas. And I may even throw on a 1/4 ounce. I may change up from the 3/16 on that Baller Z and go to a 1/4 ounce, maybe a little paddle tail or something. But again, we're gonna hit these first, see what we can do. Just gonna let that sink. Alright, so I took off the Baller Z. I kept on the 3/16 ounce Texas eye, and I put on the Z-Man minnows in pearl color. And I want to pull this little paddle tail around some of these areas. Give it a little bit more action than that Baller Z, just a little. There we go, fish on. Oh! Are you kidding me? Oh, you guys. That was a redfish. And I should have checked my line, but he broke me off. Oh my gosh, I am sick. Okay. Oh man, oh man, oh man. That's the one I wanted. Okay guys, I had a nice redfish on over here, and man, oh man. He broke me off, but I'm gonna go right back into this area because there may be some more reds over here. I just tied on another prawn star, and you never know. We may catch that one and get my lure back. That would be really, really cool. Boy, my heart is still kind of down that I missed that fish, but there's more around these docks, and that's all I'm gonna fish today is these docks. I'm gonna live or die by these docks right now. I know guys are on fish. It's all right, my day is coming. I still got 4.5 hours. And when we hit that low tide and we get through these docks, we're making our way back, we're gonna be actually in pretty doggone good shape here. There we go. That's gonna be a small trout. I don't know what my minimum is, but we just got my first small trout. I'm gonna pull up here into the grass. $11. $10.75. Our first submission is in, a trout, 10 3/4 inches. It's not going to win us anything, but I'm on the board with the fish that I have the most trouble catching, and that's trout. So we are on the board here. Got the skunk out. I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm feeling a lot better now. There we go, fish on. There we go. It's a nicer trout. Good. That is a better trout. Good, good, good. That is a better trout, guys. So I am going to come over here. Going to get up into this grass. We're going to submit him. Woo! Yes, yes, yes. So let's get him submitted up in a picture real quick. That's an upgrade in the trout category. So I like that, definitely. 14 and a half. So he's an upgrade in the trout. We're gonna go ahead and get him back, back in the water. All right, guys, nice. I like that. So we are a little better, little better, little better. Here we go. Okay, guys, cool. Just to bring you up to date, I am at 14 and a half now with a trout. And also my back camera is not working, so it's all going to be chest today, guys. So all right, we're back at it. We got that fish submitted. We're going. So it's a slam tournament, so I'm still looking for a flounder and a redfish. The biggest speckled trout was 16 3/4. So I like where I'm at with the trout. I won't win the trout division, but for the slam, that puts me in a little better position. Okay, I'm gonna actually start here. I'm gonna work back towards that dock to my right. I really like this area right here. Got some grass points in, out, little bitty small creek. I like it. There we go, fish on. Man, another nice trout. Wow. Another nice trout here, guys. $14 and a half. So he is not an upgrade. He is still just within that one. So I don't need a 14 and a half. I need something bigger. So let's go back. You can see if there is something else. But hey, nice. So that's a little bit of a trout spot right there, guys. Cool. Come on, pull off of there. Oh. Yeah. Hooked on a reed. One reed. Sometimes you think you make a good cast and you hook a reed. And you gotta go up into the area that you're fishing. Sometimes that just happens. I threw that paddle tail around quite a bit, so, and I caught those trout, but I think I'm gonna go to the prawn star up in here. Gotta find that red, gotta find that flounder. I'm not the best trout fisherman in the world, that's for sure. So to get a 14 and a half on the board, I am very happy with that. So, and I can still smell those things, man. Those things stink and they're slimy. Much rather catch flounder and redfish. There we go, fish on. All right, if I can get him in. Okay, there is a very, very small flounder, guys, very small. And he just threw that lure. But you know what? I am not going to picture him because he is only like 8 inches or so. I'm not even going to put him on the board. Look at him. He may be 10 inches. So, okay. So I'm not going to throw him on the board. Okay. I got him in quick too before he threw it. But we are we can, at least they're keyed in on these shrimp, guys. We can keep on going. There we go, fish on. Yeah, small little redfish. Awesome. I am on the board with a red. Good, good, good. He's small, but I am on the board, guys. Good. Well, he's not going to win me anything, that's for sure. But little puppy drum. Guys, never got him on the board. He flopped out, but I think we can get a bigger one. So I am not too worried about that. He was about 12 inches. Okay, so I'm not worried about that. We're good to go there. I am going to stick around here for just another minute or two and see if I can't pick up another little 12-inch drum, because I think I can. Okay, well, that was disappointing that he flopped out of the boat, but that's okay. Like I said, he was probably no more than 12 or 13. That's actually my slam. I never got a picture of the redfish, and I just threw back the flounder. So I actually got my slam. So I am very happy with that. And it's all on film, so they can come back and look at it. That's funny. Oh my gosh, you guys, that scared me. It was a big redfish following that out of there. And he got to the boat and holy cow, he scared me. That was crazy. All right, so let's give a 12 o'clock update. It is 12 o'clock right now. I've got really one fish on the board for the tournament. He's a 14.5-inch trout. And I did catch my slam, but as you guys saw, you know, the redfish did the flounder flop and went into the water before I got a picture, but he's not going to win me anything anyway. So, and the flounder was about 10 inches. And again, small, and just, you know, just let him go. So I'm looking for bigger fish. I've got to get something bigger on the board. So we're still working docks, still going down. I got 2.5 hours, and we're gonna kind of start fishing our way back. There we go, fish on. Okay. Again, small flounder, but we are gonna get him on the board this time. All right, small flounder. So that's actually 2 flounder today. They're small, but I'm putting him on the board. So I'm gonna get up into this grass here. All right, guys. Well, I did get the picture. I got him on the board. And then as soon as I went to pick him up, flounder flop into the water. So that flounder was 10.5 inches. I mean, that is small. But you know what? He's going on the board. He's getting up there. So sometimes you just take whatever you can get, guys. There we go, fish on. Fish on. Another decent little flounder here. I'm going to keep him down so that I can there we go. Okay, that's a better flounder than that 10. So, all right, guys. Cool, that's a better flounder. $13.75. All right, guys, I'm going to see if I can pick him up and show him to you until he flops down. Right down the old paddle drive. Right down the old pedal drive. And he is gone. Okay. 13.75, guys. All right, I'm going to get him submitted up. I just upgraded on a flounder. I'll take that. There we go, fish on. Feels like a flounder. Yep. We're gonna throw him on the board real quick. I don't think he's bigger than 13.5. Nope, 12.5. All right, well, another flounder, but only 12.5. So he is not an upgrade. So he's going right back as it kicks water in my face. It is 1:05, guys. I got an hour and a half. Need to get a redfish on the board. I had one, but he didn't want to be a star. There we go, fish on. That's a bigger flounder. That's a bigger flounder, guys. Oh my God, you guys. Holy shit. Got him. Holy shit. Flounder. Yes. Holy cow. I'm beaching up because this is a winner. Wow, you guys. He's gonna go 20. I need to make sure his mouth is, he is 19. $19 3/4. Get out of here. Wow. 19 3/4 flounder. Yes, you guys. I've got, it is 1:15. I've got an hour and 15 minutes to fish to try to get a redfish on the board. Yes. Let's keep going. Alright guys, well this is not my outro, but I just wanted to give you a quick update. There is 1 hour left. The wind is really starting to kick up right now. I'm just going to make a run back to the landing. There are some whitecaps out there in the main river, so I just want to kind of take my time and be safe about crossing back over. So alright guys, well I will let you know how I ended up doing. Maybe I ended up winning the flounder division. Oh, there, I made it. Yeah, I didn't win it. Maybe I'll end up winning the flounder division. I don't know. That was a great fish. What a good day though, man. But guys, I'll do an outro out there probably in my truck, and I'll see you here in a bit. Well guys, I'm shooting this outro here in my truck. Back at the house, the wind was really blowing when I left the water, so I've just said, you know what, I'm just gonna shoot this thing in my truck, and then I got to driving and forgot to do it. So again, this is twice in a row where I completely forgot to shoot my outro. But what a good tournament, fun tournament. There was a lot of money raised for the Heroes on the Water. I think the number ended up being like $1,200, which is absolutely fantastic. It's a great cause. I'm very happy to support those guys in any way that I can. But so let's talk about the tournament real quick. It was the first slam tournament that they had for this particular tournament. So you needed a flounder, trout, and a redfish, and there were 4 divisions that you could win. They only paid out the winners of these 4 divisions. So biggest redfish, biggest trout, biggest flounder, and then the overall, so if you got the slam, it was the overall inches for your slam. So there was one gentleman, Bob Clausen, he ended up winning biggest redfish, and he won the slam tournament. And then Michael Lee won biggest trout, and yours truly won biggest flounder. So yes, that 19 3/4 inch flounder ended up holding up. I got a really cool trophy wall mount, really cool. Here at the end, right after this outro, you'll be able to see the pictures and stuff, so hold on for that, because they got these metal trophies made. They were handmade, super cool. So but yeah, really excited about that. And what a good tournament. Guys, I really appreciate each and every one of you coming along. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, and the iHeartRadio on the Outdoor Radio Network, if I can get all of that in. Yeah, so on Wednesdays at 10 o'clock Eastern Time, head over to iHeartRadio, search the Outdoor Radio Network, and you can listen to my show on there also. So guys, again, fun tournament, fantastic tournament. I will see you guys out on the water. Y'all have a great day.